Zoe, I'm going to make a classic dessert. We call it a Mille Feuille, which is basically lots of layers. Normally you'd make it with puff pastry, but I'm going to show you how to do it with wraps, which is nice and easy.
I like this.
But the first thing we're going to do is make what we call a creme patissier, which is like a custard. It's a classic style custard. Now you've got a bowl there and a whisk.
I do.
What I'm going to do is I've got 6 yolks. I've got about 100 grams of caster sugar here. I'm going to put that in here, and you're going to whisk that together till it becomes nice and creamy. It's definitely not your recipe. It's my recipe, which is classic and it's old-fashioned. But while you're doing that, I'm going to do something that's just as technical, I suppose. I've got the wraps here, and what I'm going to do is get 4 of them out and pop them onto my board. Normally, these are the things you normally wrap sandwiches and things with them, but, you know, if you use a little bit of nous, you can make something quite clever. And what I'll do is, with a round cutter here, I just cut it out like that. Now, really, if you don't have one of these cutters, you could put a little glass or a bowl or something and cut around it with a knife. But with a cutter like that, it comes out beautifully. And what I'll do is I'll just get another one.
And it's portion controlled.
Exactly. Now, with the wraps that are left over, you don't have to throw them out. You can dry them out in the oven. I sprinkle a little bit of butter or some chili powder or whatever you want, and then they're great for making little nachos or anything.
Yeah, exactly. Good work. Yeah. I love the things when, you know, when we work out not to waste food.
You can't waste anything, so I'll save these for later on, or you could use them as frisbees. They're also wacky sort of frisbees, but I'll pop them over here. Now, that's come together beautifully. What I'll do now is add the corn flour to that. And that's about 3 tablespoons of corn flour, which is about 1/4 cup, and that's what thickens the creme patissier up. Now, what I've got here is a tray, and I'll just spread the cut-out wraps along my tray like this and spread them out.
Solid workout.
Oh, you won't need to go to the gym after that, will you? There we go. And what I do, Zoe, is spread them out like this, and I've got some butter here that I've melted, and I'll just with the brush, just brush it on like that.
I'd use the virgin coconut oil or something like that, or olive oil maybe.
Exactly, and I just go straight into using butter that's been melted over the stove. Now, what I'll do as well is I've got some sugar here. I'll sprinkle a heap of sugar over the top here like this to make sure it's nice and sweet.
Use honey?
You could actually, but it might make it a little bit soggy, but I find lots of sugar over the top makes it nice and sweet. Now, what I'll do is I'll pop this here because these are going to go into the oven. We're going to come back over here and make the sauce. What I've got is 500 mils of milk that I brought to the boil, and what I'll do is I'll pour that straight in there. Very carefully, you're going to whisk that around and incorporate the hot milk into the mixture, corn flour and sugar mixture. There we go. Make sure all the lumps are out of it. And what I'll do is I'll pop the pot just over here. There we go. I'll take it from there.
I love that smell of the warm milk hitting the egg. It's a really kind of comforting smell.
It's custard. It's like Nana's. It's like being at Nana's, isn't it? So what I'll do is I pop this into the bowl here like that. And what you do over a low heat, we're just going to stir this down very, very gently until it starts to thicken up. And by the time this is thickened up, we'll pop these into the oven, get them nice and crisp, and let this custard cool down, and we'll be able to put it together for you. There we go, Zoe. They're nice and crisp, aren't they? Beautiful.
Yeah, and I love the idea of using a wrap instead of using pastry.
Easy peasy.
Creative.
Now, what I'll do now is put some cream pad on the bottom, and it's a good trick to put a little bit of cream pad or cream or whatever you've got on the bottom, because you push it down like that, stops it from sliding off the plate, which is very, very important.
Smart.
Now, what I'll do is I'll just go around the outside here and a little bit on the inside. Wax some raspberries all the way around the outside, and you've got to get them right to the edge, Zoe, because when you hold it up, that's what you see, all those beautiful...
Like the little step as well, isn't it?
The little tower of raspberries. Now, what I'll do is I'll put a little bit of cream pad in the middle there like that, and I'll just grab another little lid like that.
Pretty, really, really pretty.
Pipe it around like this. Now, this is easy to do with just regular whipped cream if you want, but, you know, I think the cream pad actually makes it a bit more special, I suppose.
There we go. Know that you've used a wrap, would you? I mean, you really wouldn't.
There we go. And wax some raspberries. And raspberries are great. Strawberries are great. Blueberries are great as well. If you've got some poached fruit, you can do it with that as well.
I particularly like the raspberries because I love that sort of sourness that you get from the raspberries and that sort of lovely sort of sweetness from the creme pat.
There we go. 1 raspberry on top. Then I've got some mint over here. We'll grab a couple of little leaves of mint out the side there. That's a beautiful little piece of mint there. I'll grab that, pop it over there.
Pistachios
some
here.
Pistachios over the top as well, which makes it even more luscious. Bring that in, a little bit around the side here like this.
That.
And it gives you an extra little bit of crunch, and I like the green. If you can pass me the icing sugar. And what I do with this is just dust it on top. Looks nice and special. So tower of raspberries, cream pat, and wraps turned into something very, very special. I'll just go straight in the bottom there and snap away.
Crunch.
Nice and crunchy, nice and sweet. The custardy cream pat, delicious.
I love those raspberries. You know, that's really nice. It's sweet, crunchy.
Better believe it. But sweet and delicious go so well together. A cracker for dessert, which is a classic, made really simple.